How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Nerdy Basement, your home for all things comics, TV, film, anime, gaming, and pop culture. I'm your host, Ozzy, as always, and welcome back to our weekly news roundup, where we spitfire and cover the hottest topics of the week. We're going to kick things off with DC and DC Studios, as a Jimmy Olsen TV series has officially been confirmed to be in the works for HBO Max. The series will be titled DC Crime. Skyler Gisondo is set to return, with Wendell Pierce, Mikaela Hoover, Beck Bennett, and Christopher McDonald all set to appear. However, David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan are not expected to appear in the series. Perrault and Tony Yacenda are set to write, executive produce, and showrun the series, with James Gunn and Peter Safran both set to executive produce. The first season will center around the Flash villain Gorilla Grodd. Filming is set to start next spring in Georgia, which will be coinciding with the filming of Man of Tomorrow. Speaking of Man of Tomorrow, Frank Grillo has confirmed via social media and The Hollywood Reporter that he will be returning in Man of Tomorrow and that he will have a much bigger role in the film. Brainiac has also been confirmed to be the film's main villain. Filming for Man of Tomorrow is set to begin in April 2026. This puts the film and the Jimmy Olsen series to be filming around the same time. Now, I'm speculating that both of these projects filming at the same time means that they will be connected in some way, shape, or form, which is weird to me why Rachel Brosnahan and David Corenswet will not be appearing in the Jimmy Olsen series. As we all know, Man of Tomorrow will be hitting theaters on July 9th, 2026. James Gunn and Peter Safran have also confirmed development on a V for Vendetta live-action series for HBO and HBO Max. Pete Jackson is reportedly attached to write the series, with James Gunn and Peter Safran set to executive produce. Moving on to Marvel Studios, the MCU and beyond. Marvel Rivals has announced Season 5, which is now live, and with the new season comes the addition of Gambit as a new strategist. We also got a glimpse of Rogue in the gameplay trailer, so it's only a matter of time before we get Rogue as a playable character. Lauren Moraes and Diane Morgan have both joined the Vision Quest series. Vision Quest is set to release in late 2026 and is confirmed for 8 episodes. Spider-Man Noir is coming to Prime Video in 2026 and will be released in both black and white and in color. I feel like we've heard this information before, but it was rumored at the time, but Amazon MGM have now confirmed this information. Daredevil Born Again Season 3 will be reportedly released in March 2027, according to Brad Winderbaum. Production on the 3rd season is already underway, as confirmed during the New York Comic Con panel this past October. Elizabeth Olsen has once again denied her involvement in Avengers Doomsday. I really feel like we should stop asking Elizabeth Olsen this question, or any actor for Marvel Studios and Avengers Doomsday this question, because we are just regurgitating the same question and regurgitating the same reports over and over again for the past year. We need to ask these people something new. We need new information. There's tons and tons of videos of leaks and rumors and plot details, who Tony Stark is, what is his plans, what is Dr. Doom plan, what he wants with Captain America, etc, etc, etc. We need something new, or let's just wait until the trailer drops next month to actually get some concrete information and build some hype for this movie. A new report is suggesting that Doctor Strange 3 is in active early development, with Benedict Cumberbatch reportedly being more hands-on behind the scenes, having a say in bringing in a new writer and a new director. According to this report from Nexus Point News, he is interested in Sam Mendes. Sam Raimi and Michael Waldron are not expected to return for Doctor Strange 3. The film will reportedly begin production after Secret Wars wraps filming. Secret Wars is set to begin production next summer. We also learned that Avengers Doomsday will have additional photography in spring 2026. To wrap up the Marvel news, the late and great Chadwick Boseman will be getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame next week. On to Disney, Pixar, and everything else in between. We got the first teaser for Toy Story 5, which is set to release in theaters on June 19, 2026. The film will feature Lily Pad as the antagonist, and she will be voiced by Greta Lee. Alien Earth has been renewed for a 2nd season on Disney Plus/Hulu, and we got official word on the final runtime for Avatar Fire and Ash, which is clocking in at 3 hours and 15 minutes. We got a bit of news and updates for all of our weebs and otakus out there. A new trailer and key visual for the final season of Record of Ragnarok was released by Netflix. Season 3 is set to premiere on Netflix on December 10th. A Death Stranding anime titled Death Stranding Isolations is officially in the works for Disney Plus and will be released in 2027. We got an official logline for the series which reads as the following. Set in the world of Death Stranding Isolations will tell a completely new story separate from that of the video games. The upcoming series will follow a young man and woman as they set out on an adventure. The Death Stranding anime will release on Disney Plus in 2027. Dr. Stone's Science Future Part 3 released a new teaser and is officially set to air in 2026. We got a slew of updates for all of our gamers out there, so let's get into all that right now. The Game Awards will be changing homes and will stream on Prime Video on December 11th. However, you can still watch the award ceremony on YouTube and other platforms. Dispatch Season 2 is now being considered following the game's massive success. The first season sold over 1 million copies in just 10 days, and the word of mouth has prompted Ad Hoc to start thinking and considering and promptly working on a second season. The season finale is now available for everyone on all platforms. Ad Hoc is also currently working on an unnamed collab project with Critical Role and are also working on The Wolf Among Us 2. Nintendo has released the first trailer for Super Mario Galaxy and has revealed the new cast members Brie Larson and Benny Safdie, who will voice Rosalina and Bowser Jr. respectively. The Super Mario Galaxy movie will hit theaters in April 2026. We got word on Prime Video's live-action Mass Effect series, and the creators of the series have confirmed that the story will be an original story taking place after the original trilogy. BioWare executive producer Mike Gamble confirmed the show would, quote, explore a brand new story within the universe's timeline and will be set after the original trilogy. It won't be a rethread of Commander Shepard's story because after all, that is your story. Fail Fuerte E4 Mauve, Prime Video's Fallout Season 2 released a new trailer and a new poster, with the new season set to hit Prime Video on December 17th. Seeing how the crew is now in Las Vegas, you can expect some elements from Fallout New Vegas to be adapted into this new season. Overwatch 2 has accidentally revealed when the new trailer for Hero 45 will be released, which is November 17th. There will also be a trial for the Sword Hero Lupa the following weekend. Red Dead Redemption will also be playable on Netflix starting December 2nd. The game will also be released on PS5, Xbox Series X, and the Nintendo Switch 2. Netflix, say their name 3 times and they will stop your movie from playing in theaters. Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender series has wrapped production on both of its upcoming seasons, Season 2 and Season 3, and they had also confirmed that news on the second season is on the horizon. Back to Stranger Things, last week was the world premiere for Stranger Things' final season. And with it, we saw David Harbour and Millie Bobby Brown embracing each other happily in photo ops and in videos. According to sources, specifically Variety, they have confirmed that Netflix conducted an internal investigation into Millie Bobby Brown's bullying and harassment complaints against David Harbour. However, their exchanges on the red carpet premiere was simply a PR stunt to show that the cast is united and that the show is much bigger than any one person. We got a slew of other news. These are just quick fire updates. We got Dune Part 3, which has officially wrapped production. That movie is set to hit theaters on December 18th, 2026. Dune Prophecy Season 2 has officially started production. The second season is also confirmed to be 8 episodes long. Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 has released its first trailer. The new season will premiere February 27th on Apple TV. Insidious 6 has also wrapped production. That film is slated to hit theaters on August 21st, 2026, and that film is also directed by Jacob Chase. We got new information on Shogun Season 2, which is set to begin production in Vancouver this coming January. Hiroyuki Sanada and Cosmo Jarvis are both set to return. However, Anna Sawai is not returning for the second season. The second season is also confirmed to take place 10 years after the events of the first season. We also got new images and a couple of artwork pieces for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, adding more fuel to the fire that a trailer will be released in December. Colin Farrell is set to star in the live-action adaptation of the comic book series titled Ordained. The Russo brothers are on board to produce, with Derek Kolstad penning the script. The series follows a priest who performs last rites on a mob boss who miraculously survives, but not before confessing his crimes. Knowing his deepest, darkest secrets, the mob boss wants to silence this priest, but the priest secretly has a violent past that makes him a more dangerous target than anyone has ever imagined. So So I don't know about you guys, but this series film sounds like it's gonna slap. Colin Farrell as the lead, so it's definitely gonna deliver something special. There you have it, folks. That is a wrap for this week's weekly news roundup. There was a lot this week. Despite last week's slow news week, we were able to kind of put together a pretty big and lengthy informative video. This week was jam-packed with a lot of information, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video more than you guys enjoyed the last one. Let us know what news bit has you the most excited, which project you are looking forward to the most. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and we'd love it if you guys can help us reach that 500 subscriber milestone by the end of the year. So don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you guys do not miss a video here at the Nerdy Basement. We'll see you guys next week for another weekly news roundup. As always, stay nerdy, my friends.